So, what's the naughtiest thing you've ever done?
Oh, goodness me.
So, out of cutting police numbers, becoming unelected Prime Minister, triggering Article 50, calling a general election, and losing your majority, and refusing to resign, the naughtiest thing you've done is running through wheat. What are the press going to make of that?
Well, despite the negative press of Fifi...
Hello YouTube!
And welcome to episode 66 of the David Frankal Show. So this year I've kind of got into have I got news for you, so I thought because I can't make up ideas for myself, for this episode we're going to do our own little panel show, and it's going to be called Have I Got Exams for You?
Woo!
But first I'd like to introduce today's panellists, Ellie Explanations MW and Rebecca Autocarrot Harris. So as you can see, Team Rebecca over here only has one person, but it's not the first time Rebecca has been the sole member of an entire group.
Oh yeah, it's because she's the only person in our year who does GCSE music.
And you Ellie the joke. For those of you who don't know, Ellie the joke is when somebody makes a joke and you explain it unnecessarily, thereby totally ruining it. For example, someone will say something like, "Oh, what a mess," and I'll say, "Oh, just like British politics," and then she'll say something like,
"Because of Brexit."
Yeah, exactly. See what I mean? Anyway, Team Rebecca is a bad name, so we're going to pick some team names. Rebecca, you can go first.
I guess seeing as you made that joke, I'll be Team Music Department.
She is the entire music department of Year 11. It's Team Music Department.
And I am honoured, okay?
You're honoured.
I am honoured.
You are. I have 100% of Year 11 music.
I am top of the class in every single test.
She's top of the class. Ellie, what's your team name called?
Team.
Team. Okay then.
Are we looking
Hang
at
in
the
there.
camera or are we looking at you?
Look into the camera.
Okay.
Although it would look really weird if you're just like staring at me the whole time. Like, and I know you want to. 'Cause I'm just
No.
like... Anyway, in this show we're going to be taking a look at the past few months of exams and also the past 2 years of GCSEs as a whole. And also we're going to be looking forward to the next month or so where we have the longest summer yet.
Well, we're just going to spend all of our time on the internet because
No,
we have no
I'm
lives.
going to sleep. till
Exams have
September.
ended. Like, what do we do? What is there left? What is our purpose now that GCSEs are finished?
We need to sacrifice David to the gods.
Team and Team the Music Department will be competing over points by buzzing like it's a revision buzz quiz. So let's just hear your buzzers.
Oh, I need to think of a buzzer noise.
The buzzing noise.
Oh, sigh.
Sigh. Okay, we've got sigh and
Potter. No.
try and aim for one syllable. Just go buzz. That's
No,
just
that's boring. Why would you do that?
okay. You can
Sigh.
go with a buzz noise.
Bing.
Ellie and Rebecca, take a look at this.
Don't call it the iWatch.
Time's up.
Do you have any idea?
I have absolutely no
I
idea
don't
what that was.
understand.
That was the exams.
Why?
Why?
I don't understand what that video was meant to be.
That was kind of a montage of the exams.
Why?
Why?
How?
I got some of it.
Charles Darwin.
Yeah,
Bus, Pendolino.
I got some of it.
What has
frantically.
What has the Great British Bake Off got to do with
Is
I
it-
it?
know,
your
it's
time's
thing,
up.
time's up.
What has the iWatch got to do with it?
Because-
she always refers to it as the iWatch.
Miss-
I'm gonna have to bleep the name out, which will make it look like you're
Miss
swearing.
No, I'm not. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to.
So, what did you two think of the exams as a whole? Highlights, lowlights, what was hardest,
Low
easiest?
lights.
It wasn't
Low
when they all
lights.
just low lights.
Low lights. Is that even a word?
Yeah, it is. Highlights.
Low
lowlights.
Low lights. Probably the French exam, which was first, which got us
Oh,
off to a
French-
great start.
French exam was not that
It was hard. It was hard.
difficult.
The English literature paper one, okay, was horrible. I never want to do
English
that ever
literature
again.
paper 2 is the worst exam in general, but
Yeah.
the exam that we were given was actually quite alright. We were asked about bayonet charge, which was phew, not tissue. We were all
No tissues.
scared of tissue.
Best one was probably music because I was so worked up about it that when I got there and it was a nice paper,
It must
I
have
was
been
like,
terrible because you walked out the exam room and you have no
I
one
had
to talk to.
nobody
And
to
that's
talk
it, you
to.
know.
So how did?
That's like the best part of the exam, like going outside and be like, oh, that was funny, yeah, I remember
And
that
I don't
answer.
have Twitter, so I can't even look at Twitter and be like, oh yeah, I did that exam.
So I think history paper 2 was pretty difficult.
I can't
It
remember.
wasn't. It was only
Right.
one
She
question.
didn't do it. It was one correct. It was hard paper with whole, but yeah, DNBN foo was like,
DNBN.
she didn't even know what that was. I
Lost
did, but
all 8 marks.
someone's phoning me. Quick fire round, buzzers at the ready.
What was my buzzer?
I'm going to lose this.
Bing.
Why was Charles Darwin drawn as a monkey?
Bing.
Buzz. I mean, I said buzz instead of sigh.
Because in the 1850s they loved memes just as much as they do now.
Okay, Rebecca, why was Charles Darwin drawn as a monkey?
I think it is because I don't know what I was going to say. I'm supposed to say the real reason or make up some rubbish. That's the real question.
Well, it depends if you want to be funny or you want to get a point.
I mean, I
Wait, I have a different answer. I have
Too
an
late.
alternate answer.
That's not how this game works.
Yes, it is. Hello, in Have I Got News for You? They say loads of answers before they say the right one.
Yeah, but now it's Rebecca's turn. So,
I think he was drawn as a monkey because they wanted us to realise when we were doing our GCSEs how crazy life is. Because monkeys are... I don't know what I'm saying.
his theory was
No.
nuts, basically.
Yeah.
We'd evolved from
People
Bing.
thought he was nuts, okay?
Because Charles...
Bing.
Did Charles Darwin actually say we would evolve from monkeys?
I have another
Because
answer.
that's not actually quite true.
I
But
have an
go ahead,
alternative
Ellie.
answer.
An alternative answer.
Yeah. Oh, well, the monkey is drawn as Charles Darwin.
Dun dun dun! Mind equals blown.
And we didn't actually evolve from monkeys, it's that us and monkeys evolved from a common ancestor. Fun fact. Next, how many mitotic cell divisions does it take to get from one cell to 16?
Bing!
Ellie.
4!
That is correct. There was a lot of debate
Right.
over whether it was 4 or
15.
15.
16.
It seems like most people went
Yeah,
with 4,
I went with
including
4.
me, so I think that's the right answer. Just get a pen to keep score. What happened whilst new galaxies were being born, thrived, withered, and died?
Bing!
Ellie.
I'm confused.
Stuart Heritage's son was ruining all his favourite TV programmes.
No, that's wrong. Oh, you were so close.
I know.
Rebecca, what was it?
I actually do know what it was.
We just threw away a point when I
I
was
have
very serious.
absolutely no idea.
I do.
Stuart Heritage's son was
Eating
eating porridge.
I remember. Oh yeah, I remember now.
And finally, track A or track B?
Track A.
Buzz. Track
Rebecca,
B.
track B is the correct answer, probably.
I said track
That's
A.
the only point I'm gonna get. Just thought I'd let you know that.
So we will discuss some things that the past 2 years of GCSEs, but before we do that, I think we should pay tribute to some of the things that GCSEs have ruined forever.
I might cry.
I
I can't relate with
It's
any
too small
geography.
and I haven't got
I
my
mean,
glasses on.
Shakespeare was already ruined.
It's too small and I
yeah,
haven't got my
They
glasses
haven't
on.
ruined them for me.
Do you want me to pause it and go get your glasses?
I haven't got my glasses with me.
I mean, that's true.
And
Thanks,
I can read
biology.
it. I can. You've got a weird font, so it's
Yeah.
difficult to read. A weird
No,
font.
I'm sorry. Food will never be ruined. I mean,
Oh,
that
so
wasn't our
this
year.
year.
So,
I never liked
it's
alcohol
the past-
anyway.
The past 2
Oh.
David, did that picture!
the past 2 years.
Wait, I mean, Hitler was pretty much already ruined.
I don't know history.
It's not like Hitler was ever not ruined.
I still like them.
It's the past 2 years as a whole, not just the exams.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
Computer.
I mean, probably.
Mirror lines.
No.
Kahoot, quiz up and buzz quizzes.
Buzz quiz is definitely.
Does anyone remember that from
Nice
the mock?
flings. Yes, I remember nice flings.
oh yeah.
Cheese sandwiches, cupcakes,
Okay.
Umu's teacher,
Who's Umu's teacher?
the David Frankal
It was
show.
from French.
So tragic.
I think we should all just
Is
take a
that the
minute.
end?
That
And
was
cry.
I like how the AQA thought they were being all topical by putting an election question on the exam.
Yes,
maths
that was
and
very cool. On the 8th of June. I mean, that's like props to them, you know. That's better than putting selfies in the French exam,
Oh no.
which they did last year. We all remember that from the mock. Well, you don't, but we remember that from the mocks. So, over the last 2 years, what major project were we working on? Fingers on buzzers, please.
Bing!
Ellie.
David Frankal 50.
Very good. Unfortunately, we were not able to see.
I hate that
Rebecca's
picture.
We weren't able to see Rebecca's face in most of the video, but it was better than the first take.
Wow, Ellie, that was incredible. Oh, hi Rebecca. Hi David.
This is why we did
My
not.
hair looks like a giant.
It'll
like,
take
balloon.
you. So yeah, but at least we now have Rebecca, and you can see and hear her. Which is,
Or I would hope so.
we hope.
Which isn't necessarily the better.
You never know.
So,
You never know when you listen to this. You
We have
might
a-
not
a
be able to
news-
hear me at all. You
a
might
news
like,
story
You
relating
can just
to.
hear silence every time she speaks.
We have a news story relevant to GCSEs. Fingers on buzzers, please.
I'm just as confused as he looks right now.
Is
Ellie,
that supposed to be Tybalt?
it is Tybalt. It's from the 1968 film.
Is it about the Edexcel paper?
I think it was OCR. But
Or
yeah,
one of the
you get it.
papers
It was
saying
OCR.
that Tybalt was a Montague.
Yes, one of the exam boards, thankfully not ours, screwed up very badly.
I
And
mean,
asked,
they screwed up on Jekyll and Hyde by giving us wrong chapter, but at least they realised that was wrong.
that
But
doesn't
in
actually
one of-
affect our ability to write an
In
essay.
one of my sister's A levels, they told them at the beginning to go and cross out an entire question.
That's funny. But apparently they didn't even do that. Like the students were literally given.
Yeah.
What did
why
they
did
do?
why did I don't know. What did they do? Why did Tybalt hate the Capulets, even though he was a Capulet? So to celebrate, we're going to play a game of
Why did Tybalt hate the Capulets?
Why did Tybalt hate the Capulets? So we're going into kind of mock the week territory here.
Okay.
We're each going to think of similarly stupid questions that don't make sense across the board. I think we did this a bit during the exam season as well, but we're going to do this. So Rebecca, you go first.
Why does 1 + 1 = 4? No, 1 +
What
1
is
= 4.
300,000 divided by 10,000? Does anybody know? Who knows? Is it enough wages for a year? I don't know. Why was Wegener laughed at for thinking of the theory of evolution?
Why was Wegener depicted with all his limbs floating away from him?
Haha.
Why are plastic bags made of limestone?
I don't know.
Prove that 10 to the power of 1 is always odd.
Why was Peripatetic in my music exam?
Ha! Ha!
We get that.
Because
Nobody likes it, okay? It's ruined. It's ruined expressionist music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
Expression.
Oh, it's terrible. It's really
Music.
it's awful.
But-
Here is a map of solar and wind farms in Wales. What does this have to do with globalisation? I mean, imagine if that came up on a geography paper. That was silly. Oh wait, it did.
In the topic of Vietnam, what is the Dien Bien Phu? This is a picture of contraceptive pills. Describe the work of World Jewish Relief.
Nobody's going to get that though, because nobody does AQA, Religious Studies, Units 10 and 11, Judaism and Ethics in Judaism. Except, like, our school and, like, 3 other people.
You have evidence to show why Roosevelt liked the red-headed girl.
Why was Zumu's teacher an artist?
Why did Hitler send a gunboat to Agadir?
I don't get it.
Why did Sheila kill herself?
I'm trying to think of a business-related one that you also won't get.
Why did Woodrow Wilson increase troops in Vietnam?
Why couldn't the train travel faster on track A? Right, final spinner game. Fingers on buzzers, please.
Kafifi!
It's Kafefe.
Kafifi!
Kafefe.
Sigh. That's my only answer.
Fifi.
This is sigh. Like, I have nothing to say anymore.
Kafifi.
You say,
Kafifi.
and I say
Kafefe.
Kafefe. It's pronounced Kafefe.
Kafifi.
It's Kafefe.
It's
But
Kafifi.
does anybody know what Kafefe actually means?
I feel like that's a cut to an explanation to that because it sounds like that's
Yeah.
a cut, but it's not.
It's not.
Sigh. I think that it's a flavour of ice cream.
Despite the constant negative press, strawberry or vanilla.
What do you even think he was trying to say? Nobody knows.
Coverage, probably.
No.
Some of the Urban Dictionary definitions are beautiful, such as it is Russian for I resign. Is one of my favourite ones. Also, when your hands are too small to hit the keyboard when you're trying to type coverage.
I think it's a famous drag queen whose surname is O'Hara.
It just sounds like some sort of messed up version of coffee.
It is the Eurostar, when they were advertising their coffee, the day this was posted, had in the scrolling writing, fancy a cafefe, head to coach 9. There's also plenty of other political stuff that has happened over the past 2 years. Ellie and Rebecca, take a look at this. Amber Rudd, who doesn't understand how Monopoly works. Did you see that?
No, what did she say?
She asked, like, Jeremy Corbyn thinks he's playing Monopoly. You know, you ask the banker for the red money for the properties and the blue money for the water and the green money for the revenue. Have you ever played Monopoly? That's not how it works.
He thinks it's some sort of game, a game of Monopoly perhaps, where you ask the banker for the red money to buy the electrics, the green money to buy the railways, and the yellow money to buy the gasworks.
So, politics. It's been a very busy 2 years, hasn't it? Brexit, Trump, more Brexit, general election, Trump.
Failed election.
Failed election. Oh dear. Theresa. You have seriously screwed up on like cosmic proportions. Are we going to talk about politics or should we just move on?
I feel like we should move on.
Let's move on.
We have nothing more to say about the current political state of our country.
And their country.
When I said our, I meant the collective world, like our country.
Yes, Earth is our country. Yeah. Our country is the
There's a
United Kingdom,
reason.
Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
There's a reason she does music and not geography.
I'm not bad at geography.
Because she can't cut her in.
Leave me alone. You know what, Emmy? Geography is more than just covering in and colouring in. It's more than just colouring in. It's identifying the patterns in the positions of solar panels and wind farms in Wales.
So that you can colour them in.
Like genuinely, when I did that exam, I was flicking through because you do some sections, you miss out some, and I flicked through. I thought that wasn't my section. Then I went back and realised it was, but it had nothing to do with my section whatsoever.
Moving on. That's what I did with Vietnam. Moving on.
The end food. But enough about that. Exams are over. It's now time for an extra long.
I'm feeling very personally spacely invaded. No. That's it. I'm leaving.
Please sit back down. But enough about that. Exams are over. Let's relax. It's time for an extra long summer holiday.
But what is summer?
It's explanations. With Ellie. Hello and welcome back to Explanations with Ellie. It's been a while. What does summer mean? Well, as we learn in the Nativity of the Christian religion, the 3 kings came to the barn, I think, where Jesus was born, and they brought with them, I forgot what they brought. They brought with them gold, frankincense, and some myrrh.
So as is traditional, we're going to finish off this episode with some fill in the blanks. Our guest publication.
David's favourite thing is fill in the blanks.
Our guest publication today is Twitter because we're going to play fill in the tweets. Who's the blank now?
Monkey.
AQA biology.
Monkey.
You have to buzz. But
Sigh.
Oh yeah, I've totally not been keeping score.
I can't read that.
Who's the monkey now? When you get asked about how blank affects the plant, but it's in a blank. Ellie.
How light affects the plant, but it's in a black box. Or in a box.
I think the answer was dark. Yeah, dark box,
Yeah.
but I'll give you that one. That's when you turn the page and get bombarded with questions about blank and blank.
Sigh. Plastic bags.
No! B!
Rebecca.
Samson and Gregory.
No, the answer was polymers and plastic bags. So I'll give that one to Rebecca. Welcome to the hashtag Oh, this is from Robert99UK, by the way.
Oh,
Welcome
I
to
don't know who he is.
Welcome to the hashtag AQA Chemistry Exam 2017. Please describe this blank, and this one as well, and then this one, and finally this one. Ellie.
Graph.
It's chart, but I'll give you that. That's fair enough. I think Jekyll should have blank for every.
Sai!
Sympathy.
Oh, I knew that one as well.
That's correct. I'd say poorly written exam papers are a pretty good solid. Ellie?
What?
I have no idea.
The answer was biofuel. Remember that question?
Oh.
At least the 4-mark question on blank will come in handy when you start working for blank after failing GCSEs. Hashtag AQA Physics.
Bing.
Ellie.
Like burgers after sort of McDonald's.
Was there a question on burgers in
I
the
don't
AQA
know.
Physics
I
exam?
feel like there was.
Sai.
I know.
Pizza ovens.
Will come in handy when you start working for...
Domino's. Pizza.
Domino's.
I will give that point to Rebecca because she is correct. And there's that nice picture there. That was really funny. The experienced autumn has already robbed my blank.
Sai.
Rebecca.
Grades.
That is correct. I relate to Ozymandias because I too am a blank.
Bing.
Ellie.
Vast and drinkless. What?
Rebecca?
Do you want me to recite the entire poem?
No, I need you to guess what's in the blank. That's kind of the aim of the game.
I know.
She
I
knows-
know the aim of the game.
She knows the poem by heart.
Oh,
That's sad.
I know it now. Can I answer if she gets it wrong?
Fine, Rebecca, go. Okay,
I
Ellie,
don't remember.
It's either wreck or ruin. And probably wreck.
pick one.
Is it wreck?
It's colossal wreck.
Okay, I think I get
Oh, I saw this as well.
Trying to focus on the CD question, and all I can think about is blank. Hashtag.
Hi.
Ellie?
Fidget spinners.
Rebecca? Do you remember what the CD question was?
No.
The different CDs of different genres, and I believe one of them was jazz. Hence, all I can think about is Barry B. Benson. Is this a blank? Pulls out ruler.
Bing!
Sai.
Ellie.
Is this a straight line? No. Did I get it right?
You did. You gave the point. Trying to figure out the cost of one small.
Bing!
Ellie.
What was it? One small.
Rebecca.
Oh,
I don't
I
remember.
know.
You see, what happens is after the exam, I completely blank it from my
Yeah.
memory.
What
Well,
was
that's
it?
quite appropriate because it's fill in the blanks. The answer was cake. Do you know when she made 300 blank?
Oh! Bing!
Ellie.
Things of purple paint.
Nope.
Yeah.
I have no
The
idea.
answer
Gina
was
make?
cheese sandwiches.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember now.
My message to whoever wrote the question on blank. And then
Bing.
a night Jack Jones's beautiful face.
Bing! The
Ellie.
NBM foo.
It was not yet. Notice how the hashtag says AQA biology. That's a bit of a clue.
I'm trying to think. It was June the 9th, so that was after Unit 2 and 3.
Ooh, looking at the dates, that's very
Yeah.
clever.
Where is
I'm
date?
thinking,
Next to my
whoever
name.
wrote
You're the one who has Twitter.
But yeah.
Answer was emus and ostriches.
Oh, I remember now.
Blank versus non-blank. A study. Hashtag AQA biology. It's a bit of a vague one. Come in. I'll give you a clue. It has to be to do with bicycles. The answer was glucose drink versus non-glucose drink. A study.
Oh.
When AQA throws in an extra cheeky blank.
Bing!
No one...
Sai.
I got that. Hey.
Yeah, I was Ellie.
6 mark.
6 marker. And of course, if you don't, I will give you a bonus point if you.
Bing! It was the one on emus, ostriches, and
No.
rheas.
That's not what I was asking.
Yes, it was. What were you
I
asking?
said I was give you an extra point if you can recognise where the GIF is from.
Bing! It's from Jack and Dean's
I couldn't-
pronunciation
I don't know this
frustration
stuff. I
video.
don't watch it. Sad now.
Why'd you flip the tabler?
6 marker was the correct answer.
That's not fair.
I think I managed my blank in the exam about as well as the mother from Source B managed the blank with her blank.
Bing.
Mother from Source B being the Victorian one.
Yeah.
L.
Well, I guess, the second 2 blanks are something to do with managing her syndrome.
I have no idea.
I don't
Kind
know.
of. Answer was, I think I managed my time in the exam room about as well as the mother from Source B managed the time with her son. When your dad mops you for blank too slow.
Bing! Eating porridge.
Eating porridge.
I'm just not quick enough for this.
That's not actually his son, that's picture of a baby. Me describing the non-existent blank, the first boy enjoyed.
Activities.
And obviously there's Theresa May,
Nervous
nervous waffling. Here's one from Stuart Heritage himself.
Oh,
Bing! Bing!
Go on.
I mean, I've been stalking his Twitter. So, this is a lip twang. If you didn't realise this, you failed.
That is correct. Here's another one from Stuart Heritage. It's not got a blank in it. This is just pointing that out. Shout out to Stuart Heritage for being a legend. He posted
liked
on
my
Twitter.
tweet. My
He's
like
2
is
now, by
complete.
the way. He says good luck. And then he also went on Instagram to roast everyone taking the exam by making the kids say, "You failed."
failed.
Say, you failed. You failed.
Knowing that this is the last ever blank video you
Bing!
Sai!
Bing!
Sai!
No,
Sai!
she said
That
bang!
was me!
Rebecca.
She said bang! Hey!
Rebecca,
Hey!
Mr. Bro.
Roberto special one!
your voice went extremely
Yeah.
high pitched there. Not gonna
It was
lie.
Mr. Bro.
It's Mr. Bruff. And is that
I'm
is
really
it
sad.
his name Wilfred from Doctor Who? Is it Wilfred? Donna's granddad. Trying to find out the relationship between blank and the blank of a country.
Bing!
Ellie.
Oh, it was the production. It was the wealth of a country and the production of sulfur dioxide or carbon dioxide.
So close.
I know the
I'll give you that one
question.
just because I feel bad. It's sulfuric acid.
Oh yeah.
The amount of times I went to write blank and blank from the metallic bonding questions.
Sai, strong and stable. You said Ellie though, and I'm
did.
Rebecca.
Rebecca. That is correct.
I challenged David to write strong and
Strong
stable in
and stable.
all of his remaining exams last week. He didn't do it. He failed. He didn't do it in one. Not one.
I tried.
No, you didn't.
Opening the last question to find an entire section on blank.
Bing.
Hashtag AQA
Bing!
physics.
Bing!
I'm so smug.
What do you call them?
Sai,
Rebecca.
Pendolinos.
That is correct.
Got the last one.
There's one more. When 9,000 blank runs through your body from touching a blank.
Bing!
Sai.
Ellie.
I think I said blink, but okay. Bing. When 9,000 volts run through your body
From
from
touching
kettle.
Rebecca.
When 9,000 volts runs through your body from touching a chair or car seat.
It was a car door.
Yeah.
And there's Yoda.
It says car.
It does, but you said car seat, which is wrong, so...
Ellie won, we already knew that.
Before we leave, I think we should pay tribute to some of the less original memes. Anything involving either the chicken SpongeBob, the Huh meme, and the Ed Miliband memes, which was genuinely funny the first time I saw it, and then really not that funny after about 10,000 overuses by students. We get it, Ed Miliband resigns. So that is the end of our game, because I was terrible at keeping count. I cannot tell you right now how many points, but I did know that Ellie did probably win that, and her score is displayed in the corner, so congratulations, Ellie. Thank you for watching this episode, and if you would like to see Cool Facts with Rebecca become a weekly segment, then,
Leave me alone again!
then tell us in the comments below.
Yes! Cool facts with Rebecca! As long as it doesn't
That
replace me.
will never be a thing.
As long as
Yes,
it doesn't
it
replace me.
No, it won't.
Don't replace me with her.
Trying very hard to, Ellie.
I got chocolate chips thrown at me because I refused.
Did you?
Yes!
That wasn't me. And we leave you with news that upon receiving a D in chemistry, Jeremy Corbyn announces a great victory in his exams. Theresa May, unhappy with an A star in further maths, has decided to retake her exam in 8 weeks' time in the hopes of getting an A hat, though she will do no revision for it and will get Amber Rudd to do her homework for her. And finally, Paul Nuttall, the only student who managed to take 24 GCSEs and get A stars in all of them, finally moves house to Bromley to become a police inspector, alongside his other existing jobs of being a professional cyclist, glucose drink tester, and pizza oven designer.
Lol.
Please subscribe. Ooh, a button. Now, David, don't press the button. Oh, okay. Psst, don't listen to him. Press the button. What? No, don't listen to him. Press it. Do not press it. If you press it, we will literally die. If you press it, you get control of your channel back. But I already have control of my channel. Do it. No. Do it. Press the button. Hello and welcome to episode 462 of the David Frankal Show. I'd just like to thank you all for hitting 28,000 subscribers. I'd also like to thank Diane Abbott for writing today's script. It's not the David Frankal Show.